they're constantly held back by the fact that they're always accounting for the curvature of the earth. Kyrie, on the other hand, literally never considers that at all because he knows the truth. He knows that the earth is flat and he is bawling his fucking face off as a consequence of that. And did you see Kyrie going absolutely mad last night? No, but I heard a lot about it. I have a funny Kyrie story. I've been, as you guys know, I've been becoming more and more of a Kyrie Irving fan. Like, I used to be a fan in the Uncle Drew era, but obviously then I just like kind of stopped paying attention. Apparently last night he was popping off. I mean, he's been popping off, really. Like, he's been popping off a lot, right? And sometimes popping off in the worst direction. But anyway, I was balling with a buddy of mine earlier today, and I was talking to him about like how TikTok is a psyop, and it's making me into an anti-vaxxer because of how much I love Kyrie Irving, because I keep like watching videos of him bawling like crazy. And then I told him like I would believe the earth is flat if it gave me ball handles like Kyrie, right? Like I talked about that. And then like the place I ball at, there's like a Holocaust museum or something near it. And there's always like kids that come in school buses that go to the Holocaust museum, right? And these fucking kids are going to the Holocaust museum, and one of them goes, "Hey, who's your favorite baller?" And I almost said Kyrie, but I didn't. Like, because I remembered the situation, right? Like, I remembered like where I'm at. These people don't know me. They are going to make up they're going to make weird assertions about me if I say that. So I didn't say it. And my buddy immediately said Harden, because he's a Harden simp, which is, I mean, he's from Texas. What are you going to do? Whatever. But then he goes, "Hey, who's your favorite baller?" And the kid goes, "Kyrie Irving." It's like, bro, you're walking into a Holocaust museum, bro. What do you mean? That's crazy. Maybe he's going to walk in, walk out and be like, "Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong to say that." He is this is not even a defense of him. This is exactly what I said even back then before I started watching like slow motion TikTok videos of him. But he's like the type of dude who wants to be like the smartest guy, but he's not very smart, you know? And he's like the classic guy who's like, in many instances, like very well intentioned, but will find himself believing unhinged stuff. And sometimes the unhinged things that he believes in range from like cool stuff and fun stuff to like, ooh, that's not great. Oh my God, I can't believe you're saying this. And the, oh my God, I can't believe you're saying this part. Like, he's not as bad as Aaron Rodgers. No, that's crazy. That's white supremacy. White supremacy is comparing Aaron Rodgers to motherfucking Kyrie Irving. Like, Kyrie Irving is nowhere near as bad or as consistently awful as Aaron Rodgers. Kyrie Irving, however, did during the Kanye West saga, when that shit was popping off, he posted like an Amazon link to a documentary that was very anti-Semitic. That was like one of those classic anti-Semitic conspiracies, like, oh, Jews secretly did the slave trade, like Jews were responsible for the slave trade. It's typical white supremacist shit. Okay. And he posted a link to it. I don't even fucking believe that he actually watched the documentary. I think but regardless, he just like, wait, I thought Kyrie Irving was Muslim. Yeah, I mean, he's a lot. He's Muslim. He's Native American. He's everything. He's all the thing. He's all of the above. Did you love it? That's insane. I cannot comprehend how he's doing this. I gotta watch Survivor. Flat Earther, Kyrie, or booger eating Luca? Flat Earther, Kyrie all day. Guys, I've told you already, like, I am willing to give up on my firm commitment to scientific truths, okay? Or to, not truths, but like to scientific observations, okay, as it pertains to the narrow scope of whether or not the earth is flat or spherical, as long as I can hoop like Kyrie. Do you understand? I will literally be the Terrence Howard of flat eartherism if I can have his handles. I won't give up on other shit. Like, I'm not going to fucking start talking about how, like, Jews are responsible for chattel slavery or some shit, right? Like, I won't go that far. But the flat earth shit, like, I will literally do that as long as I can handle, as long as I can have his ball handling skills. As long as I can have his ball handling skills, I will unironically believe the earth. I will be committed into believing that the earth is flat. What shoes are you wearing today? I'm wearing the Sambas. Reject gravity and it has no control over you. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. Anthony Edwards is better anyways. I know. Guys, I'm not saying Kyrie Irving is one of the best, okay? I'm just saying that his ball handles are some of the best. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I also saw some extra copium from another unk. What's the guy? The guy who like will sometimes go out and will like the dude who's like a old player who's like a shooter who like will go and play one-on-one against like active NBA players sometimes and beat him and shit. What's his name? He's one of the commentators, one of the ESPN guys. I think he's on ESPN. Anyway, he was talking shit about Kyrie's handles. I forget who it was, but he was talking shit about Kyrie's handles, like saying that he's like, oh, back in the day, we used to all be able to ball like this. We just weren't allowed to do so on the court because they would call it a carry. It was it's not Skip Bayless. It was one of the worst fucking things I've ever heard, bro. It was one of the worst copiums I've ever heard from like, from otherwise like decent commentators. It was just like it's embarrassing. Because it's not just ball handling. It's literally footwork. Like, you can see their feet. Do they think we are blind? Do they think we do not have eyes to see? We can't go back to the fucking 90s and look at the game footage? Like, it's crazy. Just because there is a looser understanding of carry doesn't, or just because you can like carry a little bit more, or things that would have been considered a carry are not anymore, doesn't change the reality that like the game is objectively better. Ball handling is objectively better now. It's just, anyway, whatever. Kenny Smith is just mad he's not in the top 2,000 players of all time. I think it might have been Kenny Smith. Yeah, it was Kenny Smith. Let me see if I can find him. Oh, this is it. I think this is literally
Kyrie's got a great handle for the NBA. He's got the best. But no, he's not the best handle I've seen. It's funny because I watched today's game from Kyrie and Steph, and they was like, oh, that's the best. I was like, that's the stuff we did when we were at home. It really was the way we...
Yeah, bro, we were playing just like that, just at home. Like, we just wouldn't do it at the NBA because it would be considered a carry. That's it. Dude, this is so... This right here is so ridiculous. Especially because, like, this dude very specifically does put his money where his mouth is. And he will cook, like, a bunch of fucking current players and shit. Like, it's not like he doesn't actually end up... he does. He does actually ball, like, still. And sometimes we'll even beat players and stuff. So I think it's crazy that he's just such an old head.
We're home but we would never do it in a game. Everybody had that.
The game wasn't ready for it.
No, it was like you get pulled out. Like you get chastised for doing the stuff that guys do today. But everybody had that in their repertoire. Everybody. Like I'm like no, that's not the best handle I've seen.
Oh
Like,
my
ever.
God.
Who's the best handle you've seen, you feel like?
If they let Skip play like he know how to play within the league and not try to make him play like a regular point guard in the league, he would have been so much better.
Let me tell you,
But he toned it down.
They toned it out. Skip's handle,
They toned it down.
doing all this stuff, and I pull him aside. I said,
This is the oldest old head take ever. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay. Being able to not look down while you're dribbling with not just your right hand, your dominant hand, but with your non-dominant hand was considered you're really good. In the fucking 90s, suck my dick to anyone who says that that's not the case. Okay. The notion that like the gameplay is even comparable is unimaginable. And let me tell you, and this is why I always get mad. Let me tell you, okay, in the future, 20 years from now, the game will be dramatically different then, okay? The people will be that. I mean, look at Wemby. There is no world where a person that looks like that can play like that in any other prior season. Like, that is a generational talent that is like once in a lifetime. You got, I guess, like, how tall is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? But even then, it's just and that's one player. Like, that's one player. There's going to be so much more. Every generation thinks they're the best generation, Hasan. I just don't understand why people have this attitude, and it's weird. And also, I don't know. It's just very frustrating. It's just always going to be better.
Infiltrates the lane and gets it to go. Oh, man, what a tough shot there by Kyrie. Here comes Luka Doncic and off to Jones. A terrific series against the Thunder.
He's also a thumb flicker, too, which is respect.
Good feed. Kyrie on the fly. Josh Green has come in for Dallas. Allie, thank you. He weaves through traffic and puts one up and over. Go Bear.
It's like, oh yeah, dude, do you have an entire fucking, are you 8 foot tall? That's all good. It don't matter to me. I'll still fucking go up so fast that by the time that your brain even processes that I'm taking a shot, it's already over. I've already made the bucket.
We see now that Alexander Walker comes in. He's going to take Kyrie Irving, who gives him one right away.
2011 Maverick championship team. Irving will drive hard. What a finish. Here comes Hardy the other way. Now it's Kyrie Irving through traffic.
That's insane, bro.
Foul coming.
What a start for Kyrie Irving.
Nice throw. Free read. Rebound Lively.
A great pass by Edwards, though. Left-handed hook pass off the dribble.
Irving drives hard with the left hand. He gets it to go. Reed came to meet him.
He's just demonstrating solid fundamentals, dude. Demonstrating solid fundamentals. He can drive hard, even from the left side. Not even a big deal. Goes right in there.
Nice rebound inside. Jones to Lively and Lively to Washington. They'll reset with Kyrie, who goes right into Edwards and takes a floater on the fly for two. It can get treacherous inside that lane. And the other end, Kyrie puts it up and in.
What a lead.
Get Kyrie on stream and talk about flat earther shit. I would die. Oh, that'd be so sick. I know he like sometimes streams on Twitch too, no? It'd be so sick. I would love to have Kyrie Irving on stream.
That was terrific.
That was a 2-for-1 situation, so he let it go from deep.
Look at the speed of Irving to the rack. Washington, Irving, McDaniels is on him. Kyrie,
That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. That's an insane thing to do. Look at this. Look.
Kyrie.
It's just impossible for him to miss. What is he doing? What is he doing? The world is literally The world has never been this flat, okay? The world has never been spherical. It has never been a globe. You guys are all a bunch of fucking phonies and a bunch of haters. I am such a firmly committed believer in the flat earth conspiracy that's not a conspiracy.
What a great play.
What a first half by Kyrie.
Now, Gafford and Lively both doing a great job on the glass early on, 7 each.
Prying his way to the paint. Oh, and tomahawked in. Sledgehammer in there by Gafford.
They don't want to let loose those corner threes. But the way that Irving and Kyrie is, look at this, left hand off the glass. Again, playing downhill.
McDaniels inside. Threw it away. Doncic. Irving. Corner three for the lead. Good! What a shot by Washington.
Incredible. An understanding of Earth being flat allows you to handle balls better because you don't have to account for the curvature. That's what I'm saying, dude. It literally doesn't, like, bro, everybody else, okay? Everybody on the Timberwolves side is thinking to themselves like, oh, look at me. I'm both gay and lame and love science. And like, they're constantly held back by the fact that they're always accounting for the curvature of the earth. Kyrie, on the other hand, literally never considers that at all because he knows the truth. He knows that the earth is flat and he is bawling his fucking face off as a consequence of that. And